rid of that. And as Frank keeps pointing out at meetings, they're still working on that. Because apparently you can't just say, hello, state of PA, can you do our inspections? I don't get it. But no, they don't listen to us. They don't listen to anyone. And that needs to change. My uncle told me that if I ran, I should be prepared to not have any friends because all my friends will hate me because of hard decisions I would have to make. But I said, that's okay because I don't have many friends anyway. I'm just cordial to anyone I meet, hey. So if you see me, say hi. I'm a lone wolf on the Republican ticket, so I'm going to be bouncing around to all the different polling places on Tuesday. But I do have some cards out there. If you have friends or whatever, spread my name. And I'm the last on the ballot, and psychologically, I know I'm at a disadvantage, but I'm really counting on all of you to get my name out there and make sure that I am not last.
Heather, if the Democrat writes you in on their ballot, is it just Heather Zink?
Yes, it is just Heather Zink. That is how I am registered to vote. And likewise, I just want to piggyback on something Sharon said about you don't have to vote for 4. That's on both ballots. It'll say vote for no more than. I'm a judge of elections for the 7th Ward. And what happens if you vote for more than 4 is the machine, when you put that in the scanner, it'll pop up on the display and it'll say overvote. And the person at that machine is going to ask you, do you want to correct this or do you want it to go through as is? If you choose to go through as is, they're going to push a little button and none of your votes for borough council are going to count. All of your other races that comply count, but your borough council vote will not count. So if you accidentally overvote, you need to please take the time to correct your ballot because it will not count.
I've been working at polls for over 40 years.
Yeah, and the race that happens the most in is the one for the committee members because there are so many committee and everything, but it can easily happen on this. So please, if you overvote by accident, correct your vote. Joanne?
You know what they say about being last?
I
You
know.
always say the best to last.
I am hoping that is the case. I am really hoping. And if I would not have been in that room when they casted lots, I would have sworn that it had happened with purpose. But I went to the casting of lots and I saw Randall dump number 14 into my hand. And so I know I was last.
Hey Norm, as naive as I am about a lot of things, I was asked years ago to run for school board. And I was a registered Democrat. And they said the only way that I could run was for me to change my party to a Republican, which, stupid as it may sound, not being in politics, that's what I did. And it's probably the biggest mistake that I ever made because I got on the school board, found out that what I had to say was never being heard. So I resigned. And when I resigned, I found out I was more effective off the board than on the board. And when I approached said individual that was on the school board that wanted me to run, he said, who influenced you into coming up to me right now? Was it a Kathy Honottle? It was always somebody else and never that individual themselves. So I'm going to end it like that. I think we still have a very good chance. There's a lot that's going on out there that the people in this town don't know about. And we have to educate them on everything that we can. Amen.
Amen, Frank. And the other thing with the voting,
If you're Republican, do not vote for Cleve
Or Kelly.
Don't vote for him.
I don't, and it is actually best, since this is the primary, this just decides who goes on into November.
Yeah.
Vote for everyone but them. Because that way,
They'll get the message.
we can, number one, they will get the message. And number two, we, hopefully, if everyone does that, at least one of them will not make it to November.
Right.
And if that happens, that's wonderful, because that has been my goal all along right here, is, I mean, I may not agree with everyone on the Republican ticket, but I'm telling people, you know, vote for James and vote for Eric, because I need them to get through, because I want Clea or Kelly to be out. I want to be able to go to the meeting in 2 weeks, the council meeting, and sit down there and know that one of the two of them is not making it to November, but I am.
Good.
That's what I want. Give them that ring, because every time I get up at that podium, they give me that nasty look. And now I want to give it right back to them.
Does anybody have that sheet, the Republican sheet that he passed around?
No, I don't.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
has-
Now, even though I'm a
Norm,
Democrat,
I used to get the same kind of looks that you got, and I'm telling you, till this day, I'm well respected in the community, and nobody has ever held that against me. As a matter of fact, they still pat me on the back for what I did.
Yeah.
So I don't think any of us should give up on what you're saying right now.
No.
even though I'm a Democrat, I just want to say, I can guarantee you in November, I am voting for Heather.
And as a veteran, sir, let me ask you just one question, because one thing I got pounded on, when I stood up at the council meeting and I said, why are we paying someone special to mow that thing? I was told that I was being disrespectful to veterans because I questioned that expenditure. Am I disrespectful for questioning that? Thank you, because that really bothered me. I have lots of veterans in my
Yeah,
family.
that's for a school board.
Heather, they could hire a veteran to do that.
They could hire a veteran to do that. But we have a gardener on our state. We have Jimmy Jones, who is wonderful. He could do an excellent job down there.
Terrific guy.
What the
Yeah.
price there was, I'm talking to survivor from the shootout up in there in August of '64. And, yeah, '64.
Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you. Sorry, I came over here because I didn't want to,
Yeah.
like, be
About
looking
many other
for
stuff
people.
now. I read this newspaper all the time and stuff like that, and, it's terrible how they treat us. Thanks.
Yeah, this memorial was nice, but giving jobs to veterans, and one thing I recognized with council over the years was they didn't want to hear every time I said veterans preference. This is a veteran, this is a veteran, those people get preference. I said, that's the federal law, that's the state law, and I said, if you choose not to comply, I will embarrass you out there in front of the public. That's why I dealt with those council.
Well, I would honestly like to be a church mouse in Borough Council's home and see what it's like, them sitting down at the table like this, won't look up, won't talk and everything else, because they're actually, I think they're ashamed of the spouse that is across the table from them. And I hope he can't do much.
Do they hire anyone with disabilities?
No?
Pardon?
Do they hire anyone with disabilities?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Now, I don't know about their hires since I've left, okay? But the answer is yes. Now, folks, as far as this election is concerned, in my opinion, it's extremely important that 4 people on the Republican ballot, okay, are indeed voted for. 4, okay? That means that you're going to write in one and vote for everybody else but Lee and Kelly. But somebody's going to get in if you don't have all 4 with 1 write-in and the 3 others that are running besides Lee and Kelly. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to get all 4 completed. So you got to have at least a write-in, and you need to vote for the other 3, because I tell you, and just like Heather pointed out, one of those 2 or maybe both will get in.
using your chair to help us.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You gotta get 4 voted for, and the 4 should not